Can't wait to get to work.
Let's get it started.
We are back. It's time to be great, baby. Let's go get it.
Joe, he's already doing things that are, 300 level stuff.
The point I'm at now, I'm one of the best in the world. When you have guys that you trust and guys that you love that will make those plays, it makes you feel good as a quarterback. Everybody's excited to be here. Adrenaline's pumping.
Woo! Big
That is a little sneak peek at a new show which gives Bengals fans a never-before-seen look at the team. It's called From the Jungle. It's produced by the Bengals, and it's going to air here on Local 12 and our sister station, Star 64. Seth Tanner is director of content for the Bengals. He stopped by for a preview. He is the man, the brains behind the docuseries. It's so good to have you back for another Bengals season.
Once a year, you and I get together to do these interviews. We talk about game day. We talk about social media. This year, we get to talk about a docuseries.
Something new. I know. You said, you were just telling me during the break you've been pitching this for a little while. Tell me about your vision for this series, Seth.
So there's a lot of docuseries around the league. Everybody knows about Hard Knocks and everything, and we really want to differentiate our show from any of those other series. Something that I knew about this is that you have your ups and downs throughout the season, and it's really hard to make a show when you have your downs. So
guys probably don't want to talk about it when they're right.
Not exactly. They want to move on. They want to move on and look at the next game and everything.
Right.
So we took a little bit of inspiration from some other shows that we've seen that aren't specifically around football, but are actually kind of around the other version of football with Welcome to Wrexham and everything. And we are much more interested in telling the story of the relationship of the community with the team, as well as the team with the community and the fans that are out there.
Well, Joe Burrow just said the Bengals have the best fans in the NFL. So tell me what you're giving fans with this. It looks like in this first episode, it's kind of led by Zach Taylor. Get a little taste of the draft, a little bit of taste of signing Orlando Brown, the big man. What else did you want to put in this first episode?
Well, we wanted to kind of spotlight Phil Amrine, who is our 2022 Fan of the Year. The guy is no other way to describe him other than the perfect fan. And his positivity and his outlook on the Bengals is just something that is really inspiring to me. And we wanted to share that with the rest of the community. Everybody got a little taste of him on the draft stage when he did the flip the coin bit.
Right.
And I wanted to really shine a spotlight on the guy just because he is what you would say is your quintessential fan.
Now, some of the episodes are also going to include you guys miking up some players, like DJ Reader in this first one. Are you ever surprised by what you hear those guys say when you mic them up like that?
There's a lot left on the cutting floor.
Well, I would imagine.
Yeah, there's a lot left on the cutting floor. It's very funny because, some of them are cautious about being mic'd up. Others are not so much. Some of them don't even want you to tell them that they're mic'd up. They're just I want to be real, and they just don't want to even be warned about it.
Okay.
I'm scared to ever do that. So.
Yes.
But we have a lot of great trust with the players.
Now, let's talk a little bit about some things ahead this season, because you guys have really upped the fan experience since you've been in town. You've got the Ring of Honor this year, which everyone is so excited about this year's inductees. So what's planned for that this year?
I keep on using the phrase this is the unofficial branding for it, is that it's larger than life. These are the two biggest personalities in Bengals history. So bringing them in is going to just up the ante in terms of just excitement in the first place. So, of course, we're pairing it up with our White Bengal game at the same time. So there's just a lot going on with that game, and it's just going to be really good to get Boomer and Chad down on the field to get the Ring of Honor jackets.
It really will. And I was at one of the preseason games, and I noticed the stadium is a little bit more dressed up than it was last season. It's looking good. Is everything ready to go?
Everything is almost ready to go. Everything is finalized. We're headed in the right direction to get the final installations in place. But yeah, stadium beautification was a big project this year. We spent a lot of time and money on dressing up certain areas. We're not exactly about going over the top with the presentation of things. We want it to be subtle, feel right, make it feel like Cincinnati, and make it still feel like Paycor Stadium.
We call Joe Burrow Joe Burr, and I feel like he's always so cool and calm and collected. in the docuseries, do we get to see a different side of Joe?
I mean, we got the ping pong thing. Honestly, so far he's been recovering from his injury, so
Right.
we're trying to give him as much space as possible. But yeah, we got a little bit of him in the ping pong segment reacting. Like, the guy loves to, if you want to get the guy talking, get him talking about his teammates. That's the thing that he loves to talk about.
He does. He loves them. They're his family. They're his brothers. Seth Tanner, thank you so much.